us talking to the owner. You found the owner. And now when you talk to the owner, you want to be as like real and authentic and vulnerable as you can be. Right. So you don't want to be like some like, big wig that like knows what they're talking about and has a lot of facilities and stuff. Because typically in these smaller facilities and like secondary and tertiary market, they are going to connect with you better if you're just like a regular person. Okay. And what I've learned, I'm going to tell you, all of the owners that I've ever bought facilities from or talked to, and I talk to owners every week. Every week I talk to them, either through Zoom or on the phone, and they all are just like regular people, and they just, they want to connect with people. If they're going to sell something to you, then they want to be like, they want to connect to you, right? That's where, especially when you're calling owners and they're not thinking about selling. Right. So these are not like properties that are listed on Crexy or LoopNet. These are like just regular owners. And so what I've learned is that you just want to be like as real and authentic as possible. Okay. So I always tell all my students, say, look, this is like I just want to get into the industry. This is my very first deal. Honestly, like I'm just calling all of the owners in the area. This is the area where I want to buy a storage facility. So what I'm doing right now is just calling all the owners and introducing themselves to me and just seeing if you'd be interested in getting an offer. And, if you're interested in getting an offer, I just need like a few things from you. And then I could just give you like an offer on your property, and that's really that's how I do it on the phone. And that's how my students do it as well too. So be as authentic as you possibly can. And so that's what that is right here. The first one is like, just saying like, look, I'm just new in the industry, putting my foot, I'm just trying to get my foot in the door. Would you be interested in getting an offer? Okay. And that's kind of where it is. A lot of people say no. A lot of people want to talk to you on the phone. They'll talk to you and they'll really kind of just tell you their story. You just listen. And in the end, they'll say like, yeah, I'll take an offer. Like, no, I'm not ready. Or no, I'm going to, give it to my daughter or whatever it is. Okay. So, and then, you just say, look, and then after, if they say no to you, then what you want to do is you want to say like, okay, no problem. Is it okay if I send you a letter with all my information on it? And you could just hold on to that. And if you ever think about like selling, or if you ever want an offer, that you could just, take it out of your file. And especially when they're older owners, they always got a file that they put their letters in. They always have a file. I'm telling you. I have many owners that have called me up and said, yes, I'm ready to sell now. I have your letter in my file and I've opened it up and I'm giving you a call. I have many owners that have done that before. Okay. So I would do that. I would just, see if you can send them a letter. All right. And then send them a letter that's basically saying like, hey, we talked on the phone. It was great talking to you. Or you can send them an email. If they actually give you the email address, send them an email. And this is what we do internally as well too, is we send them an email out that, that'll say, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much for, spending a couple minutes on the phone with me. Just please keep this email because we're open to giving out offers whenever you want an offer. Okay. We'll just give you an offer. Okay. So that's that. So that's what this first section says. It says, yeah. So, and then it'll say something like, tell me a little bit about the facility. And how long have you had it, right? So, tell me the story behind it. How have you been managing it? So then they'll get in and they'll talk about like their facility is what they'll do for a few minutes. And that's really just to like kind of warm them up a little bit and hear their story, right? Because every storage facility owner, they got a story. You know what I'm saying? Did you build or develop? Okay, so this one says, did you build or develop the facility? Did you purchase the facility? Oh gosh, no, it's working. Okay, so did you build or develop the facility or did you purchase the facility? This I just did it again. That's going back. We have to figure this camera out, honestly. So yeah. So did you build it or did you develop it or did you just buy it? Like, was it like this before? Okay. Would you be interested in getting a free analysis on your property so that when it comes time that you want to sell your property, you'll have an idea of how much it's worth, right? So that goes back to, would you be interested in getting an offer on it? Or would you be interested in getting some sort of an analysis on it? I'll give you an analysis on your property and then you can take a look at it. It's just a free analysis is what it is. And a lot of people, I'm telling you, when you say this, a lot of people say, yeah, sure. I'd be open to that. Okay, so would you be interested in getting a free analysis on your property? Okay. And then another thing that I always tell my students is always try to get the price from the owner. Ask them, do you have a price in mind? Because the truth is, I always say, like, of 80% of all of the offers that we send, 80% of all the offers that we send, they like, you send over an offer and then they'll tell you, like, you're not even close. And it's like, okay, so why didn't you tell me your price in the first time, in the first place, so that we could give you, like, a price that's close to that? Because obviously what we're going to send over is like way super conservative, what I'm saying? Because it is, it's like a lot of times it's like really conservative, our first offer, because we don't know, what they want. So we try to eliminate that. We try to eliminate that one step where it's like, if you send over an offer and they're telling you that you're like way off, right? That's like the one thing I really, really hate. It's like, if you already knew that number in your mind, and why did you not tell us this number, And and it's like, this is whole like negotiation thing, which I think is a bunch of BS anyways. But like, just like, come on, let's just get the number. But so we came up with like a script for that as well too, that's been working very, very well. And the script is, we can come up with an offer, but essentially, if you don't give us a price, it could be a lower offer than expected. And we don't want to do that, because we like to create fair offers. If you have a price in mind, or if you've been offered something and turned it down, can you tell us what that number is so that we have something to start with? All right, so that's what this says right here. Let's see if I can make this bigger. How do you make this bigger? Oh, okay, that's too big. Okay, there it is. Let's see. I'm kind of getting it. Okay. We came up with an offer, but essentially, if you don't give us a price, it could be a lower offer than expected. And we don't want to do that, because we like to create fair offers. If you have a price in mind, or if you've been offered something and turned it down, can you tell us what that number is so that we have something to start with? Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's the script. You can just screenshot this, and then you could take this down. And we're not going to write the scripts down. Okay. Just so everybody knows. Okay. So that's the scripts that we've been using. That's just a couple of scripts. I'm going to go over a couple more here just a second. And then let me see if I can get this up here. Cool. Yeah. Okay. One finger when I'm moving? No. One finger when I'm moving? No. And I'm trying to move it up? Oh, no, I'm at the bottom. Okay. Okay. So now this is a matrix that we have, that we use to fill out the unit mix. Because when you're asking the owner, for information, this is what you basically need, right? Is you need like number of units, the square foot, the unit square foot, the total square foot, the monthly rent, the gross monthly rent, and the gross annual potential. Okay, so this is kind of our little matrix that we get to fill out. We ask for the asking price, right, from our script. Up here, we ask for the annual reported income, the total square footage, the total property square footage, the vacancy rate, the property taxes, the utilities, the insurance, and any other reported income. Okay, so this is what we ask for. This sheet, there's two places that you can get this call sheet. One of them is in my course. This is available in my course. And the second is if you are a student. Those are the only two places. So this is not like a free sheet, all right? But I'm showing it to you guys so you can make it on your own if you want to, or you can buy the course and get it there with all the other goodies that are in the course, right?